2020, New York found itself at the heart of one of the most dangerous health crises the world had ever seen during the COVID-19 pandemic. The city that never slept suddenly came to a near halt, with famous streets like Times Square almost deserted and hospitals overwhelmed with patients. Here is a true story from that year, illustrating resilience and strength in the face of adversity. Dr. Erica and the frontline patients. Dr. Erica Lofi, an emergency physician at a Manhattan hospital, worked tirelessly, surrounded daily by an influx of COVID-19 patients. Every day brought new challenges, as she witnessed people struggling to breathe, and many losing their lives despite the massive medical efforts. In March 2020, Erica was on a 12-hour shift, receiving dozens of new patients every day. One evening, a patient named John, a man in his 50s, was admitted in critical condition. Erica and her team fought hard to save him. Despite their best efforts, John's condition worsened, and Erica had to make the heartbreaking call to his family, informing them that his chances of survival were slim. But that night, something remarkable happened. Against all odds, John began to show slight improvement. Over the following days, he continued to recover slowly until he was fully discharged. His release from the hospital brought a renewed sense of hope for Erica and all the hospital staff, the city's unsung heroes. Amid this grim reality, it wasn't just the healthcare workers facing challenges. Across the city, delivery drivers, taxi drivers, supermarket workers, and other invisible heroes continued working, risking their lives daily to keep the city running. One of these heroes was Manuel, a Latin American immigrant working as a food delivery driver. During the lockdown, Manuel rode his bicycle through the deserted streets, delivering meals to people isolated in their homes. Despite the health risks and fears, Manuel felt he was playing a crucial role in holding the city together during these tough times. Protests and social movements. In May 2020, after the death of George Floyd at the hands of the police in Minneapolis, protests against racism and police brutality erupted across the United States, with New York becoming one of the focal points. Thousands of people took to the streets despite the pandemic risks, demanding justice and reform. One night, after finishing her hospital shift, Erica joined the protests. She wore her mask and held a sign demanding an end to racial injustice. For her, this cause was deeply personal, as she had seen patients from all backgrounds and how the unjust social and healthcare systems affected their lives. New York's recovery. As time passed and vaccination campaigns ramped up in late 2020, New York slowly began to recover. Though the city had endured immense pain and loss, it once again demonstrated to the world that it was a city that could not be defeated.